Hey everyone, are you stuck in programming hell? Are you watching around 50 videos just trying to wait for the perfect video so that you can learn programming? Don't worry, I got you covered. So, the first one that I'm going to talk about is the CS50. The CS50 is a free course provided by David J. Allen, who's an amazing teacher. He's the one that got me introduced to programming in the first place. So, CS50, you can log on to cs50.com. Uh, you can start doing the courses right from the first chapter all the way to the end. David J. Allen has an amazing teaching style. He's a great orator. He clears all of the doubts that a beginner programmer would have, and you would also be able to ask questions, I think, on the forum. I'm not quite sure if the CS50 is now online available as well, but the last time I checked, it was a pretty reliable resource and it had all of the content that you need to get started with programming. One important thing that you have to remember while you're doing CS50 is the problem sets. It has a bunch of problem sets right from P1 to P8, I think. They might have changed the numbering or name by now, but what you have to remember is that you do not skip the presets because they are the most important aspect for learning programming when you're starting out as a beginner. Let's move on to the second one. The second one is going to be Free Code Camp. So, Free Code Camp is one of the best YouTube channels out there to learn programming. They have tutorials on almost all of the languages, right, ranging from Python to JavaScript to C++. So, if you're a beginner programmer and you've chosen any of these languages, feel free to browse on to Free Code Camp. You can use the search bar, type in the language that you want to learn, or type in the programming framework that you want to get really good at, and you can easily find out any tutorial ranging from 30 minutes all the way up to 2 hours. Now, the features of Free Code Camp are it has a variety of educators. So if you're if you're a beginner or even if you're intermediate, Free Code Camp provides you with all of the things that you need to get really good at learning that particular framework or learning that particular language. The third great point of Free Code Camp is the depth that they go to. So they don't only cover concepts at the surface level, they also go behind the why of things work. So if you're a beginner, it's really important to not only just learn how to get from point A to point B, but you would also want to learn how things work under the hood just a little bit, not too much. And that Free Code Camp really provides you with. So those are the three things why I chose Free Code Camp and why I think it's one of the top 3 resources to learn programming. Let's move on to the third one. So the third one is MIT OCW. And you'll come at me and say, "Hey Sladen, how is MIT OCW one of the best resources?" Now, keeping the brand name aside, MIT OCW is one of the most recognized open courseware platforms on the internet. It is free, taught by some of the best professors online. So it's not only education that is a niche, but it is also freely available for anyone to use. So it is not behind any sort of a username or login. Usually the top schools have all of these courses that are behind a username and a login kind of screen, but not MIT OCW. MIT OCW is a completely different beast. It has everything free, ranging from C++ to Java to the fundamentals of programming and even the design of programming languages. So the reason I chose MIT OCW, apart from the ones that I just mentioned, is the huge corpus of problem sets online and the huge corpus of exercises online. So after every MIT OCW course, you could either log on to their page that has either the free the coursework given, or you can even go on to Reddit and search for MIT OCW problem sets. In the age of AI, you can even use ChatGPT to do any of those things. So even if you needed practice, you can easily type the MIT courseware name either in ChatGPT or in Google or from the exercises, and you can learn all that you need to. I'll put the links in of everything that I just mentioned in the description. Feel free to comment, and you have any more questions, or if you need any more links, I'm very happy to respond to them and link them in the comment section. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.